Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be closing out my personal budget for December 2021, the last month of the year. We are finally here and getting prepped for 2022. It is literally December 31st, so if you guys hear like firecrackers in the background, it's because my neighborhood is already turned up. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting, and then I also include lifestyle videos as well, work week lunches, grocery hauls, all of that good stuff. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, stay for this video, and share with your friends and family. So we're gonna jump into December. This budget closeout is going to include everything. So I'm going to try not to make it too long, but make sure that I explain everything for you guys so y'all know what's going on in my life. I'm actually going to start off with my week 5 check-in here so we can close that out really quickly. So we are right here, and we are going to cover that. So I do a cashless system. For those who are new, I use my Capital One Quicksilver card, and I just budget out what it is that I want to be able to budget out for the month, and then I just use that credit card, and then I make payments back to the card every month. So for groceries last week, we rolled over $205.50. And with that, I spent $111.76, which left me with $93.74 for the month in groceries. In gas, I rolled over $64.80, which I used $44.24, which leaves me with $20.56 for the end of the year. Household, I rolled over 75 because I have not used anything, and we're still at 75. For personal, we rolled over $182.70. I spent $114.39. I got my nails, toes, eyebrows, tips, all sorts of stuff done on Wednesday. It was just like a pamper me. I really needed it, y'all. And so I spent $114.30. I remember when getting your nails done was like $25. It's ridiculous now. And that left me with $68.31 in personal. Miscellaneous, I rolled over a negative $103.46, and I spent $145.06. We just bought food all this week, and we're not even going to talk about it because miscellaneous was an absolute fail this month. And so for the month, we had spent negative $248.52. That is definitely a no-no. But I'm just going to let it slide this month because I just could not be bothered with cooking dinner or doing anything. And we just kind of used buying food as a crutch. I am 37 weeks and I just give no cares at this point. But it still really does suck. I definitely do not want to use this much money in miscellaneous. So that closes out my week 5 check-in for the last week in December, like literally the last day, December 31st. So January 1st will start a new week, year, and month for us. So let's get back to my budget. So first we're going to start off with the goals and things that I wanted to complete in the month of December. So for my monthly goal, I wanted to clear all of my credit card debt except for Discover. However, I did spend some money. And so, Spark card is paid. Check, PayPal, which was the other card, still has some money. And I'm hoping that I can pay that off in, what is that called? January. Okay. For my check it offs, I wanted to get my baby bag complete. That is definitely complete because things are getting a little icy over here. My baby has fully engaged herself and I'm dilating. So we wanted to just make sure we were prepared for any pop-ups that may happen. She still technically has about like 2.5 weeks left, but at this point, she can come on with the come on. Complete nursery. So originally we were going to complete her actual room, but we're not going to. We just completed our mini nursery in our master bedroom, which I will show you guys a video on that. So this was completed. So everything is good to go. Her clothes are washed. We have everything kind of set out. So she's good. It says send out thank you notes. Y'all, them notes ain't going out. So I just individually text everybody to let them know how much I appreciate them. Thanks for their gifts. And we just gonna keep it moving, okay? And I'm gonna consider that a thank you note, okay? And then lastly, we've been trying to get our Sam's membership for forever and a day now. We did go ahead and complete that. And that fee was covered in my household budget. Now down to note to myself, which is my investment categories. So I just gotta take this out because I can't write that close to the edge. So my starting balance for Robinhood was $263.28. For Robinhood, actually, let me take out my iPad because that has all of that information here. So for Robinhood, I actually only put $10 in there this month, and my ending balance was $272.19. For Acorns, I ended up putting $22.23. If you don't know, my Acorns is actually linked to my Capital One Quicksilver card. So every time I buy groceries, gas, do anything, all of that change rolls over or is rounded up, and then anything over $5 it will then take out of my actual checking account and put towards my Acorns account. So I really only put $5, I want to say. Excuse me, y'all. $5 towards Acorn. The rest of the money was actually round up money. And that put my account at $236.88. And then for my IRA, I put $10 in here, and that brought my account to $198.98. And for amount that I put all together was $42.23. And my total going into the new year is going to be $708.05. So I was still able to get some money in, even though things were a little tight for me this month. And I was still able to have a nice little gain of $40.42 for my investments. So that is really good. I don't know why, y'all. During my pregnancy, every time I do a video, I'm always yawning. We will talk about my top priorities as we go over my sinking funds to see if I was able to meet these goals and what these goals were actually for. So now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and get to my actual budget. So here is my budget here. My budget was for income was $3,810, and my total, I should have wrote that in there. Where's my, I don't know why I did it. write it there. But my total expenses, I budgeted $3,719.85. So we are going to see what I actually did. So this was a magic 3-month paycheck. Things were a little weird, so we're just not even gonna talk about it. But y'all, I just keep yawning. My rollover / other income or whatever happened, ended up being $241.25. I had some money on Cash App that I rolled over to my account. And then I had some money from my Wells Fargo checking account that that I charged to my account. That transferred into my checking account. Plus I think it was actually like 153 and some change that I actually rolled over, but it all equaled out to $241.05. I wasn't able to separate all 3 of the monies on when I was doing my income. I know for income 1, I actually got $989.39, and then for these 2 months, I actually got $2607.55. So my actual total income ended up being $3,838.19. Okay, so that is just where we are with our income. So let's get down to the expenses. So my AT&T bill is normally $186.38. However, it came out to $250.09. For some reason, it was under my husband, who had a long distance phone call. We are from Jamaica, and so we do have family call. I don't know what happened, but they charged us for it. It is what it is, and we're just gonna move on from it. Acorns was $3. My transfer to my household account, I did do $450. The cash that I paid towards my Quicksilver was $205. I ended up investing, I was supposed to do 60, but I did 42.23. Netflix was $19.47. For miscellaneous, I did say that I was going to do $1,200, but I'm actually just going to leave that blank because I actually just added it to whatever the credit card amount was. So for this, we spent $1,014.79. All right, so now down to our debt. So for Discover, I did not pay anything. The minimum payment is still being paid because I still pay my internet from our household bill back on that card. And so whenever I make that payment, that does fulfill the $35. For my Spark card, we had to pay that back, and that was $577.18. For Citi, I did not need to pay anything there. For Walmart, I did not need to pay anything. For PayPal, I had it budgeted at $417, but I actually ended up spending $1,117 towards that card. Ashley's 1 got 96. Ashley's 2 got 50. We put 52 to Great Lakes. I know that we don't need to be paying it, but I'd rather get some money paid off while there's still no interest on there. And then my Capital One auto loan, I did for $626. And then we didn't do anything extra here. So that total came out to $2,518.18 in debt, y'all. That just like breaks my heart because next year is really all about saving. So I really need to get it together when it comes down to spending money on my credit card. I don't have a problem using my credit card, but these high amounts of money are killing me. Now we're going down to my savings account, sinking funds. Baby has 0. Emergency fund did get $40. Fun, we ended up putting $11. Health got 20. Household got 24. Savings 1 got 50. Savings 2 got 101. And transportation got 15. And that put me at $261 for my sinking funds. And y'all, my total actually came out to $3,793.97, which leaves me with $44.22 to roll over to January, which is just enough money because I only need about, let's just say, $25 to cover my Netflix and my Acorns before I get paid. So that is perfect. So we're gonna put up here $3,793.97 for my actual in expenses. So I definitely did a little bit more than I projected, but not by a whole lot. But I am glad that I was able to get some credit cards kind of like paid off. And next month it will only just be Discover and PayPal that I'm worried about. And then I can get on with my life, y'all. I can get on with my life. So let's actually go now to my sinking funds and savings and see where we are with that and if we were able to meet all of our goals. And our debt as well too. So, whoops. So, okay, so I was just trying to think. Okay, so nothing for baby. Emergency fund got 40 for me. And then we're just gonna do 12.29. We got $40 from household, and that actually put us at 1401.16. We don't get interest until the 1st of the month, so I don't know what that will be. But that means that we did reach our goal of 1,400 by 12/31. So a yay me on being able to get there. We have our next kind of goal for 2022. Fun got $11. And we are at $160, and that's what we'll be rolling over into next year and what we'll be starting. I'm not sure if I'm going to change out these sheets or not, because these numbers, I want to say, have changed, and kind of the goal has changed. So I may or may not. You guys will see sooner or later. For health, I did do 20, so we'll be rolling over $120 into January. For household, we did $24, so we're rolling over $140 into the new year. I think this is like my first time having money being rolled over into the new year, because I think last year I took all my money and paid bills with it or something. Savings 1. I wanted to get to $500 by 12/31, and we are at 521.42, y'all. So I definitely reached my second goal of getting to $500. So proud of myself here. Kudos to moi. And then over here, we have savings 2. The goal was to get to 3,200, but I knew I was never going to get there. Just by the last 2 months that I've had. So the goal was actually to get to 1,500 by the end of the year. And I've gotten to 1556.18. So definitely proud of myself, and I have definitely reached my goal. And the reason that I'm doing that is, if you don't know already, and I've said it several times already, I'll be going on maternity leave in January. And so I needed to make sure that I was just about a month ahead on all of my bills. So between savings 2 and savings 1, we'll be rolling over about what is this, $20.50 into my checking account, kind of starting in February, to be able to cover my bills. And so I'm glad I was able to meet those goals. And then lastly, we have transportation. I didn't really have a goal for this, but we're at $350. This is actually perfect because this will cover about half of what I need for my 6-month premium for my car insurance. So I will charge that to the card, pay half of it, and then in February I will have the other half to cover that payment. So that is where we are with my savings and sinking funds. Very proud of myself. It's not a lot of money, but based on just what has happened this year, and what I've been able to accomplish, I'm proud of myself. I don't make millions of dollars, but it's nice to see that I am able to save more. Now we're going to go to my debt payoff. And so we're going to do our debt tracker. So for Discover, we're going to do let's just say 1231. And our remaining balance originally was 1287.47. I don't know what happened here. Nothing was actually paid from my account, so that's why I'm doing it there. But we are at 1391.69 going into January. This is really weird to follow with you guys, but yeah, that's just where we are with Discover. Let me actually, oops. So I also think okay. So next is going to be Ashley's 2. So I always just put that the due date is 11/19. It gets paid on 11/19, even though I do pay it in advance. The remaining balance from the previous month was $1322.52. I put $50, and we are currently now at $1272.52. So we're definitely coming down on here, and I'm hoping that in January, I mean, not in January, but for 2022, this will be able to get paid off. Next is going to be my debt tracker for Ashley's 1. And so this is due on 12/20. Was paid on 12/20. My balance rolling over was 46.73.68. Both Ashley's cards are on 0 interest. That is why you guys aren't seeing that there's more money going on it, but the money is coming down. I do need to do the math for this because Ashley's 1 and 2 are put together. So come on, calculator. Oh, I think it died, y'all. I think my calculator died. It says low battery. Okay. Oops. Sorry, y'all. So let me remember this number. 59.9620 So 59.96, 20 minus 12.72, 52 leaves me with, that doesn't make sense. I think y'all, I might have messed this up. So I'm just gonna go here because it's gonna be $96 is what came off of here. So 4673.68 minus 96 should put me at 4577.68. And I'll go back and check that account, but yeah, that other amount wouldn't make sense. So that is where we are for Ashley's one. Then we are on to Great Lakes. This is also interest-free currently if you have particular student loans. It's due on the 25th, and we were at 50.96.54. I put $52, and now we are at oh, and I was looking at the wrong numbers too, y'all. 50.44.45. So yeah, that is where we are with that. So definitely, I mean, if I can get this paid off or my student loan paid off as well too, that would actually be really awesome. And then lastly, we have my biggest loan and the loan that will get paid off last, which is, what is this? Capital One. And I'm just going to put, because it was due on 12/22, I keep forgetting that I do break this this down into 2 payments. So originally we were at 38,365.10. I put 626, but I do break it down into 2 different payments. And we are currently at $37,910.77. And once again, the actual due date is on the 22nd, but I just pay it every 2 weeks. Except for on a 3-week paycheck. This month I did not do that because I had plans for my account elsewhere. So that is where we are, y'all, with my debt and with my sinking funds, savings. We'll go back to here. So I did reach all of my goals, like I said. So we did good here. And y'all, I think overall, it wasn't the best December, but I was able to pay all of my bills, which is the most important thing, and still be able to accomplish some goals. I'm ready for 2020 and ready to be disciplined and get my life together, Lord. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was trying not to make it super long, but I wanted to be able to get everything that I needed to get out and show y'all. So that is what it is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.